last video we have seen that what are diseases and what are the types of diseases. Now we will see this, how these diseases spread from one person to another person. So for spreading of disease, a very small thing is necessary. That small thing is known as microorganism. Few examples of microorganisms are bacteria and germs. This I have already told. This bacteria and germs are required to spread the diseases from one person to another person. Now we will see that how these bacteria and germs are helping in spreading the disease. So this bacteria and germs will be present on unhealthy person who is suffering from disease. So this bacteria and germs are already present on a unhealthy person. So what happened, these germs or bacteria from a unhealthy person moves to a healthy person and give the disease to a healthy person. So we will see this can happen in various ways. How, what are the ways in which these bacteria and germs can enter from unhealthy to a healthy person? So here following are the ways. First, these bacteria can jump from one person to another with the help of air, with the help of water. They can also spread when one person is touching to another person, means by touch or by contact. And they can also spread through various small insects like mosquito. So these four are the main ways through which these germs or bacteria pass from unhealthy person to a healthy person. So one by one we will see that how disease spread from air, from water, from touch, from insects. First you write down, then we will see by air. Now we will see how disease can spread through air. How? How disease can spread through air. So disease can spread through air. Now look here the diagram carefully. Now suppose this is unhealthy person who is having disease like chicken pox, measles, tuberculosis. These all are the diseases which are spreading through the contact. So when this person who is having disease like chicken pox, measles, tuberculosis, when this person cough or sneeze, so very small droplets of saliva are coming out. In this saliva, the germs or bacteria are present. The germs or bacteria of this chicken pox is present in these droplets. And when a healthy person is standing in front of him, is breathing in, so these germs are entering inside his body either through mouth or through nose. When he is breathing in, he is taking this air inside his body, so these germs are also getting inside his body, and in this way this person is also infected through the same disease, whatever disease he is having, means chicken pox he will also have. So in this way the disease spread from one person to another person through air. Now we will see how disease can spread through water. Now for this we need to see what are the resources of water. First resource of water, well, pond, river, and ocean. Now when these water resources are getting dirty or getting some pollutants is thrown in this, either in well or pond or river, they are getting contaminated in this, the germs are present, and these germs, when we are drinking this water, these germs are entering inside our body and we are getting infected through various diseases. When people bath near these bodies or people do another activities near this body or throw pollutants in this water bodies, then these water bodies become dirty or polluted or contaminated, and their water is not pure for drinking. And when healthy person takes up this water, use this water for drinking, then the germs present in this pond or in this river will enter inside the body of a healthy person, and that person will suffer from various diseases. In this way, disease is spread through water. How? We are spending or throwing waste in this. We are bathing, we are doing activities near the pond, near the well, and we are throwing waste in this pond or river, and that waste pollute the water, and when we use to drink that water, the germs enter inside our body and give various diseases to our body. In this way water spread diseases. Now we will see how diseases spread through contact. So what happens when an unhealthy person, when an unhealthy person touches anything, any object like doorknob, when unhealthy person is touching this doorknob, germs from his body transfer on this doorknob. When a healthy person will come and touch this doorknob, the germ will transfer to the body of a healthy person. Like this, the germs spread through contact, means one person is coming into the contact with a diseased person. So whatever disease he is having, the healthy person will have the same disease. Suppose this doorknob is touched by a person who is having chicken pox. So a healthy person who will come and touch this doorknob, he will also have the disease chicken pox. As the germs are present on this doorknob, the germs will transfer to the body of a healthy person, and in this way the disease is spread through contact. Now only last one is left, that disease is spread through insects. Disease can also spread with the help of insects. Now we will see how this disease can spread with the help of insects. Now for this we will take an example. Suppose this is a picture. Mosquito. Mosquitoes are having a tube-like structure. This tube-like structure is known as proboscis. This tube-like structure is known as proboscis. It is used for sucking the blood from human body. So what happened when a person when a person suffering from a disease like malaria or dengue. So when this mosquito bites this person who is having malaria or dengue, he will have germs present on his proboscis. The germs will present on his proboscis, and through this proboscis the germs from his body will enter inside the body of this mosquito. And when this mosquito will sit this is a healthy person. When this mosquito who is having now malaria or dengue germs inside his body will sit over this healthy person, so this healthy person will also have disease like malaria and dengue. In this way, the germs from a unhealthy person transferred to a healthy person like malaria and dengue. So various disease, these insects can spread from unhealthy person to a healthy person through their contact. They will take up germs inside their body and then transfer it to the healthy person. There is one more way to spread this disease, that is, this disease can also spread through food also. Now how this disease can spread through food? Now what happens, there are few small insects like housefly, the very common housefly. When this housefly sit on the garbage, sit on the polluted things, so what happens, the germs or the dirt stick over these legs, stick over these furs. So what happens, these germs or dirt or pollutant stick over their body. And now when this housefly is entering inside our home and sitting on the uncovered food, so these germs are transferred on this food. And when this food is taken by a healthy person, so he will also have disease like typhoid, because he is taking germs now. That's why we should not eat uncovered food and we should keep clean our surroundings so that there will not be anything. So we should always keep our food covered, free from house flies and other insects like cockroaches also. These cockroaches are also doing same thing. Cockroaches are also going here and there, and the germs or the pollutants stick over their body, and then when these cockroaches coming into the contact of food, they leave their dirt over this food. And when a healthy person takes up this food, he will have the disease like typhoid, jaundice. So to stop this, we should keep our food covered and used to eat a healthy food, not the street side food. the street side food is uncovered, on which flies and maybe some other things are sitting, so they are making dirty to that all food. In this way disease is spread through food also. Till now we have seen that how this disease is spread. Now we will see what are the things we need to do to prevent this disease so that we can be safe. So now we will see preventing. So first thing what we can do, we should keep our surroundings clean anyhow. So first main thing, keep our surrounding clean. How can we keep our surrounding clean? By putting always garbage into the dustbin, and the drainage system should be free from stored water. There should not be any kind of stored water, because in stored water mosquitoes are developing so fast. So like this we need to keep our surrounding clean. Second, we should keep the food covered. As this disease also is spread through food, so we should keep food covered. Disease also is spread through water, so we should always drink boiled water. Drink boiled water so that germs cannot enter inside our body. Now next what we can do? Pour kerosene. Pour kerosene into the drainage system, so that if mosquitoes are laying their egg into that, they cannot breathe in. What will happen when we are pouring kerosene into the drainage system? This kerosene will develop a layer over the water, and through that layer oxygen cannot get inside, and these mosquitoes cannot breathe in. So they will not get sufficient oxygen to breathe in, and they cannot develop further. So we need to pour kerosene so that mosquito will die in the drainage system. Next, or what we can do, for we have seen food, we have seen surrounding, we have seen water, pouring kerosene. These are the ways. And whenever we have seen that whenever we are sneezing, then also disease spreads. So what we should do? We should cover while sneezing. We should cover while sneezing. We should cover our mouth with either with handkerchief or with hands. If that time cloth is not available, that time we can keep our hands on the mouth and do not let the germs spread over here and there. We can stop like this the spreading of germs. So these are few ways in which you can stop the spreading of disease, and there are some more ways which you can find out by yourself. And today's video only this much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, then subscribe to my channel for watching more videos. Thank you.